Know my story? Here it is. I started in the Pentecostal church way back in the day when the little kids would actually wash the feet of the elders of the church, of the ladies. So it was kind of cool. I got a first-hand feel of the whole customer service thing. Like, that was the first taste of what a servant's heart, I guess, would be like. As a youngster, I was very loud. I was very excited about life. I never met a stranger. I'd talk to anybody. And, just beaming, And then over time, my dad went from relationship to relationship, not the best choices with some, and so it just kind of picked apart my confidence for a little while. Being moved from one place to another, family to family, it gets to you after a while. So anyways, slowly I started to kind of shrink. But that's not his fault, that was life. It was teaching me very valuable lessons. So fast forwarding through one of the later relationships, my stepmom, she was a fabulous person, very heart motivated, loving, giving, and she got diagnosed with cancer, first breast cancer, thought it was gone, came back as brain and bone, and not good. So I watched her struggle with that for a while. We as kids, family of 5, family of 7 actually, with 5 kids. It affected our grades, it affected everything we were going through because we loved our mom. And, basically by hearing that, that she didn't, she wanted to be with the Lord. So in that, we had our own separate journeys that we went through. However, we still, support each other, love each other, yada yada. Let's move on. Let's see. Moving on through high school, moving on through a little bit of college and goofy ups and downs. I met this really amazing person, and we got engaged and we're married and we were living the newlywed life. And I was working full time and also going to school because I became kind of a workaholic. When he wasn't around, I was at work. So that was my thing. Then we found out that he had cancer. So I decided within a couple of days, I was like, okay, I need to be there for you for your appointments. Make sure you get your medicine. Make sure you're taken care of. So I'm here for you. I love you. Let's do this. And we proceeded to go through the treatments for the first year. Then he came to the end of it and decided that they were no longer able to do anything in that state. We needed to move. We moved like 3 times. And long story short, I basically became on a first name basis with the doctors and nurses. I had my own little cot. I was cheering him on ever since. And then I fell down the stairs, still got my pillows propped up and got him there because I was determined we were going to get through this. And after a series of treatments, operations, this, that, and the other, his body just slowly did not do so well, and we did lose him. And so in that moment, I immediately went to a dark place. If anyone has struggled with losing someone they dearly care about, and that their life is kind of engulfed in because we were best friends, basically, that a big old chunk of your heart, you kind of die, a piece of yourself goes away too. And so it was starting back over, figuring out how to pick up what was left and move through it. And it was a very hard struggle for me because this was one of the biggest pains I had ever gone through, even with my stepmom, even with other stuff in the background. And so this was years going through the grieving and figuring out how not to distract myself, but to deal with it and to deal with it in a healthy way. So, and you can look into a more detailed video. I do have it out there. But just to keep this short and sweet. So there's been some ups and downs. I've grown through them. I compare a lot of my life to that of a caterpillar, how it kind of, its old self needs to die before the new self can be reborn. And hey, look at these beautiful butterfly wings, and now you can fly. You see the world in a whole new light. And it's not all perfect, obviously. We're always growing. We're always getting better, learning, going to the new levels and stuff. But, so that's the gist of the crazy parts. And now it's nice to not feel isolated, to not feel obligated solely to helping other people, but I can also look and go, hey, you know what? You're special too. Let's take care of you too. Let's get you some showers. Let's get you some skin clean, and let's go back to the passions that we once had. See what's not there anymore, see what's changed, and be an overall happier, better person. And so that's what network marketing, has many names, but I'll say that one, has this industry, this makes this sound professional, this industry has done, because it has connected me with so many incredible people that are goal-based, positive, they're cheering you on, and you have somewhere that you belong, that you can build with, that you can, hey, how'd you do today? Oh girl, let me tell you about my story. So it's awesome to be connected and to be able to help more people, and then also to feel fulfilled, I guess, in certain ways that I didn't before. And if there's someone out there that is feeling down, that is feeling alone, that is feeling somewhat hopeless or stuck, just know you don't have to be, because there are other ways to be connected. There are other ways to feel fulfilled, to not just be stuck in the rut of this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do, go to bed, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do, go to bed, and in the cycle of extreme boredom and not feeling like anything you do matters, because it does. So let's just sit on that for a minute, think about it for a minute, and realize you don't have to be stuck there. You have a choice. So look around. Look around at your options. Nothing wrong with looking, seeing what's there, and then you can make an educated decision and go from there. Because especially nowadays, you want to have somewhat of a, not necessarily a backup plan, but you don't want to have to worry. I especially making up all words. It's good to know that people care, and it's good to know that I don't have to count my pennies. You know, we don't have to pass that down to our next generation if they can make a plan and follow it and keep it simple. It's amazing what you can do in just baby steps. So that was a lot, I know, but that is also very important. And, you know, there's a lot more in between. Yes, I'm an artist and obviously very colorful, but I don't really like talking about myself, except for the good parts, you know, especially like the bad parts. I'm like, let me speed through that real quick, because you don't need to feel pain, you need to feel joy or happy. Let me get my cheeks in the right place. Got all this tightness that. Anywho, hope that helped. Let me know if it did, or if it didn't, or you got any questions. That's what I'm here for. And other things too, because life is what you make of it. So make it fun. Don't get stuck in a hole. Dig. I'll help you dig. And being surrounded by a community of other people that'll help you dig too, it's epic. So thank you for listening. Hope you have an awesome day. Bye-bye.